What's going on, guys? James here, and welcome back to another video of MotoGP 15. Yeah, I'm back for another video for MotoGP 15, guys, for part number 20, guys, for the Italian Grand Prix main event race. Yep, it's the Grand Prix race of Italy, then, for the Italian Grand Prix this Thursday, guys. It is the Italian Grand Prix race itself, then, guys. We're heading towards, then, guys. Yeah, it's this time of the day, this time of the country, then. It's now time for it is time now, guys, for the race itself. Okay, we're back for another video, guys, as we're going to get ready for the start of the Italian Grand Prix race. We'll be coming up, we'll be coming out in a couple of minutes time, in about 10 to 15 minutes, I believe, then. But first, we're going to head towards the warm-up session, so clearly so far for that day, though. For myself, that is, for this, then. Clearly for that day, then. Sweet. So last time we did qualify for the Italian Grand Prix, and where did we qualify? Well, we had a bit of trouble though, like in the previous video, in the last video, and if you haven't seen the last video, guys, yeah, basically what happened was when I was coming out to the pits, on my out lap, coming out to the pits onto the track, I managed to run into the back of Vasquez Honda, and I managed to run into the back, and I managed to hit the back of him, and then I went on and fell, and then went over it, and then I tripped, and then I jumped over him, and I fell off my bike. And then what happened next was earlier on, though, the session then, where earlier on there, where I was coming around to end my outlet to begin my first final out of the qualification in Italy, around the Mugello Circuit. Yeah, basically what happened was when I was doing my first hot lap out on track. Lloyd managed to get on the racing line, and he didn't see me where I was. He didn't see me coming though when I was approaching the first corner. Basically, what happened was he went onto the racing line, went on the track, and didn't expect to see me coming. And then with that, then I managed to tag in. I managed to plow to the back of him, and then with that, then we both fell off. We both off completely at the same time though, and with that, then my bike got a bit scratches though, and with that, then it got a lot of serious damage to, and my bike got clearly damaged to my widest bike. For myself, it is then for my car, for my bike then. So yeah, that's the MotoGP bike you see a lot clearly that for the Moto Champion from 24 Marquez Respiro Honda bike for MotoGP 2015 series. That is then. So yeah, but yeah. So with that then, so yeah, back where I was then, guys. Where I was, yeah. Well, Lloyd didn't see me coming down. With that, then I managed to plow into the back of him. I think he's from France or Italy. He's from, I believe. And then with that, then also or Spain, he's from. Lloyd in Moto 3 Championship in this game. In this game, then on the PS4 device. He didn't expect to see me coming down. When I was posting the right-handed turn one, posting the first corner that turn one, I didn't. He didn't see me coming. He was supposed to watch. He needs to watch where he's going though. When he rejoins on the track, then when he comes out on track though, yeah, comes out onto the circuit and ready to prepare and begin and warm up his bike for his flying lap though. Lloyd was supposed where he was supposed to look wasn't supposed to look he didn't look where he was going though, guys. And with that, he didn't see me coming. He was supposed to watch where he was going though. We coming out on circuit though, and see if there's any because there might be some other riders on their bike doing their flying up as well on track. Then when they were pressing towards turn one, when they head towards when they're doing it on lap, when they're doing on the fight when they're really fast and when they're going on fast, the bike's going very fast and towards it though, guys. And with that, I went to into the back of the lorry, and then we both fell off, at the same time off our bikes, though. What's to the same for that, then, guys? Yeah, he's supposed to be careful. He needs to be watching he's supposed to watch where he was going, though, on his bike while coming out on circuit, though, from the pits. So yeah, I went to track and come around to do his lap then, while on a fast post for quicker lap then, because when this rider goes out to try, they post a lap time they posted, not a fast lap they have posted, not a fast fly lap they are on though, or a out lap they are on. So with that then, they will post quicker lap times first before I do to post my lap time in. So yeah, because that's what the AI or the computers do in this game. AI in this game, or the AI riders do in this game though. So yeah, so clearly so far then. for that. Hey, sweet. So we're basically currently in the championship so far. We're basically in our team in the constructors championship. My team is Mahindra, the bikes, the rider in the riders championship, in the teams championship, in the constructors championship for MotoGP for the Moto3 championship. We click my team Mahindra team bike team I am in. My team is currently in fourth place, nearly in the top three in the championship, and we're basically seventh place in the riders championship so far. Then after 5 races have gone, after 5 races of this championship, we're clearly gone up in our career, in our MotoGP career though. But hopefully we get turned up for that. As we turn up the match for this Grand Prix, so we're coming up to then, guys. So hopefully this will not happen to us. What happened in qualifying though in the last video, guys. If you do want to if you haven't seen the last video, then go check it out right now, then, guys. I do say though, guys, to go and check it out then right now. Go. Please like whatever you think of it. Don't dislike whatever you do, guys. Leave a comment down below. Link in the description, and please like and subscribe if you like this. If you like that if you like the last video that I did, or clearly not though. But anyway, hope you guys will enjoy this video then, and hopefully how this race will turn up to the max for this, and see how this Italian Grand Prix race will truly go the way it should be then though. So yeah, hopefully we're not seeing any bikes. Hopefully we're not seeing any rider coming out to rejoin, coming out on track to rejoin, or coming on track though. But they need to look where they're going though. They need to be supposed to look where they're going though. So they need to watch where they're going, where they're coming out on circuit there, guys. So just like what happened when I hit the back of Lloyd. Just what happened to Lloyd though was in qualifying in the last video, guys. But yeah. But anyway, we're not talking further ado then. So yeah. So some of the footage we're seeing that guy will be permanently deleted. So yeah. So a bit of much rambling about then. So anyway, for enough of the talk though, guys, enough of the conversation and the conversation of all of that, guys. Let's head over to the main Let's head up to the main event itself then. But first up, let's head to the warm-up session first then, guys. By the way, let's get out on track then, and let's do the warm-up session then, guys, for Moto3. Mugello is located about 30 km 90 miles northeast of Florence. It is. So yeah. So that's where it's located then.
The warm-up for the race is about to begin. Remember, the riders need to make the most of this last chance to fine-tune their bikes before the race gets underway later. It's going to be good weather for this session, and the heat is raising the temperature of the asphalt considerably. And this will please the riders. They won't have to spend too much time getting heat into their tyres.
So here we are then in the garage, in the pits then, for the warm-up session for the main event, up towards the main event itself for the session then. So yeah, this is the warm-up for the race then, itself then, and we've got 20 minutes to spare. See, we got the last upgrades and the last few turning updates to the car and to the bike. I mean to the bike, not the car. We don't have a car then. We got a bike. We have got then indeed. So let's see how we do really well. The progress in our bike, we do really well at the qualifier we have then. So that case on pole with me on the front wheel with Miguel Oliveira from Portugal for KTM team in third place. So we'll be starting in third place. He will start the race at then. So yeah. So without pushing further ado then, guys, let's do some good for final warm-up lap. Let's do some quicker warm-up laps. So let's put some good warm-up laps to put in, and let's see how we do really well to see how we can stop this bike from us falling off from it. But let's try our best. So let's get out. Let's head out to track right now, guys, and let's put some quicker laps in. And let's do some laps to see how we do well on our bike. Now I need to be careful while coming out to the pits. I'm coming out on circuit then, out to the track side then, onto the track then. Because if you remember in the last video during qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix around this circuit then, in the last video, guys, I managed to race the back of Vasquez from Spain, from the Honda keys that he's racing for. But I hope it will not happen again. So I need to take it steady and easy though while coming out to pits. There's some while coming out to pits to do their warm up to their bike before the race itself, for the Grand Prix itself, for the Italian Grand Prix for the Moto3 race then. So clearly we'll probably move up the field well coming into races, coming up into race day that we're coming up to then. So yeah. Without further ado then guys, let's see how we do real well for this. So yeah. So we just only spent about 2 minutes in the pit. We have been then, so we got to about 8 minutes of this session remaining then. So let's see how we do well on the pressure to those tires on the bikes, and let's see how we clearly do well on the process to our competitors around this circuit then in Italy, in the Tuscan area of Florence, where the circuit is located near to in Tuscany Hills in the Tuscany Hills mountains of the Greenland, or the landscape or the countryside landscape of Italy. This place is, and I got a bit wide there at the uphill right-handed there, but we'll get it steady right where we're going to be on when we get to the race itself then. So let's see, we'll try our best though, throwing just a few laps into this then. So I won't hope I'll not crash into the race though. But if you go back to remember in the Circuit of America, like Kota, for the Circuit of America's race Grand Prix, where I managed to fell off my bike for about like 3 or 4 times, I believe. Or yeah, I think 3 times I believe. I fell off my bike, or 2 times I believe. And I managed to claw back, I managed to get only just 2 points for that, all the way down P14 there. In that race in the Circuit of America's Grand Prix for race round 2 of the MotoGP World Championships then. So clearly got this trigger on the hands there guys, so yeah. As we are off our first flying lap of this warm-up session then, so let's see if we can get the best out of our bike then, so hope to make the final preparations to our bikes to help for the main actual race itself then. So let's see if we can do our best then, so we haven't pushed a lap just yet then, so yeah. We'll have faithful widers. So we had about for like faithful widers. I think we had faithful wider facing for all of them fit all across the line, all face the race without any of them retiring though. We have seen that for over the last 5 races. We have seen that they have done that. We've all done that. Then me, including myself. Then they're all done. Including myself. We clearly they're all done that for the first 5 races. Then over 5 races so far. Then. From Qatar to France, but let's see how we do with for this race here in Italy at the Mugello Circuit, and see how we do really better for this then. As we go through to the right and left, okay, we're just going through the up here then, and we're going through the first part of the track of the circuit, then of the sector, the first sector of the track. As whoa, the controller is a bit rambling, it's a bit rumbling a bit. It's kept one part to the second to controller is making the bike look bumpy when entering the corners and out of it then. Clearly then. But we're pushing now towards the longest the right-hand corner. The final turn off the Mugello Circuit in Florence. Ooh! Just went on the curbs there. I went on to the racing curbs there. I went on the curbs there. So, bit of a mistake for that thing, guys. But we're pushing towards the line now then. So what is this first lap is going to put us then? So here we go. It's going to be a 2-minute 5.046 that lap time was, and we're going into 11. Then and that put us into 11th place there, and then we've got 11th. So just P11 so far, just 11 quickest in that warm up then. So might do 2 or 3. Do 1 or 2 more laps around this, and then we'll get into the race itself then, and see where we end up then in the warm-up session then, and see if we do well. And we're going wedge in the first, it means we are proving a lot slightly better than Danny Kent in the Honda a bit. Clearly he is the champion leader so far over the the triple figures he's at then after France, then after the historical win in Le Mans at France in the French Grand Prix last time out then. So yeah, he's the first rider to reach over 100 points that he's at now, and currently leading the Riders' Championship after 5 races then. And this is round 6 of the championship, so hopefully will determine the update the Riders' Championship after this race is over then though. So we go through into the chicane to turn number this might be 6, 7, 8, 9, turn 10, 11. Then this is the right-handed turn 12. This has got barely, this track has got about 16 corners that it's got in total, I believe. Then, so yeah. Only hosts Formula One once. If you heard of that, if you remember that guy, heard of that, heard all of it is about the Tuscan Grand Prix at Mugello that I told you about then, guys. So yeah, if you haven't seen that one, if you haven't heard that video, guys, but there you go, guys, go check out that predecessor video, then for part number 8 of this MotoGP of this video of this playlist of this game itself then, and hopefully check it out, and you can read all you can tell me, and you can tell me about, and you can hear me about all the information about this circuit that hosted Formula One once in 2020 then though. And on next laptop, that's a solid laptop that was, and we promoted down to P12 then, we've gone down to P12 because someone else has overtook us though so far then. So we lost a bit of time for that the final section down. We're trying to get past Oletti down, another wide in Moto 3 back in 2015. He was in. Basically need to get some more time onto my bike there. We've got a bit slow there for the first section done though. So not good progress so far in the first part of the set of our lap. The first part of the set for our next lap then. This will be the last lap then. We've got 11 minutes to go to the end of this 20-minute warm-up session then, and then we get into the Grand Prix itself then. Through the chicanes, we go through into downhill wide left-hander, and then go into the double wide, and then the uphill wide though coming up though, and through we go then. We got wide ahead of us then. We try to get past it, and hopefully not ruin our lap, our next warm-up lap today then. But I hope we'll do our best then though. And he's just clear. Mine went to the back of him, just bump into the back of him. And we clearly noticing wheels to go, and he's ran me wide. He just pushed me wide there, guys. Truly, I barely that might be his name, though. So yeah, just pushed me a little bit pushed me a bit wide there, guys. As we approach the last corner we're coming through right now, then, guys. Keep our bike off the grass and try and go off the gravel, then off the dust gravel there, guys. And we're going to a bit of a curve there, guys. Let's see what this lap will put us there by the end of that lap, then, guys. I think we're going a bit quicker for this one, then, guys. Let's see it. Cross the line, we go through it, and we're just 1 second off from Kent's quickest time. We post it, and we're going into 9th place there. That lap time was a 2-minute 3. We put ourselves into 9th place for that one position there, guys. But that was our 3 laps of this. But that's our 2 laps, flying laps around this circuit completely over. Then, guys, completely done. Then, so with that last one, then we only go 9th quick. But it's okay then, though, because we've still got the race itself. It's only just for the warm-up for the race itself. Then, but hopefully we could do our best in the race itself. Then, but hopefully we'll try our best, try not to for our bike or anything. Then, I hope we'll not lose any words of my so clearly for you there. But clearly we'll probably do the best we can around this circuit we can do then, so yeah. So hopefully we'll hopefully look where they're going though, so they need to be watching they need to watch where they're going though around the when someone is on their fly, like going quicker, going faster, going quicker on their bikes. Other riders need to watch where they're going when another rider is on a fly like and going faster on the bike around the circuit, and hopefully try to post a quicker lap in and try and post a lap time in the classification standings, the classification positions there will be, and they do. So yeah, hopefully they'll do that. Hopefully they'll do that next time out in the next race, or hopefully so then. So yeah. But anyway, guys, with those 3 laps complete for this warm-up session for the Moto 3 Italian Grand Prix warm-up before the race itself, for the annual race itself then. But anyway, guys, we're pushed back to the pits then. We've just got 10 minutes to go then, but that's all we've got time for warm-up then, as we hand you over to the results. Well, good thing I still got my water bottle drink with me, pair of sunglasses, my racing cap, and a cool down time. Wherever I need to cool down in my seat after a long true to horrible race that has been for me. We get a cool down time wherever when you get yourself cool down and get yourself get yourself cooled down and get yourself nice and cool when you finish a race, when the race is truly over though. So yeah, for that day then, so yeah. That's what I told you about the guys. Yeah, good thing I got my drink of water bottle. Decided that I never used it. You can't either. You can't drink. You won't barely see me drinking that in this game, unfortunately, though, guys. So yeah, that's how it. That's what this game is all about. Then, no drinking in this game, though.
That brings an end to the warm-up session, and these last laps have given us a good idea of which riders have managed to get their bikes set up best for the race.
So the end of that warm-up session, then, guys. If you have a look at the as the classification session results there at the end of that warm-up session. So at the end of that warm-up session, we can see that Daika has gone quickest for this warm-up session there, guys. Had the Miguel Oliveira by 100th of a second there, out 100th of a second there from Miguel Oliveira. So yeah, had the Jorge Navia just beat Fabio Quartararo by just 4 milliseconds there means Fabio Quartararo only managed to get 4th place in that one, but though he's got a lot to do. Price is better from 4th on the grid, on the second row on the grid. Who beat that? You need to try to do done tomorrow. I mean, coming into the race itself, then not tomorrow. Could we get into the race itself coming up then? There's Evan Vasquez had the May, no, not from May. Isaac Finas is behind him in 6th. There's Nick Antonelli in 7th. Elise Masbu is in 8th, and then it's us. We've only got 9th quick. We've got 9th. So we're 9th fastest in that one processor there, guys. So we were 9th quickest in that one. So really not the best we do with our Mahindra bike so far. Clear that's our D class car that is. But better we'll have get the better hand of this thing, guys. So yeah. So Daika's got quickest turns, so we first P9, but it's okay for that because we're coming up to the race itself, but yeah. By the way, hopefully we might see some switch room overtaking moves, and hopefully try need to be careful where they're going then, and see where they're going though. So yeah, they need to watch where they're going though, and hopefully not what happened not just the same what happened in qualifying though, like in the last video then. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see a lot of overtaking moves, some crashes, some riders fall off their bikes, but hopefully we'll try to do the best we can do then. But anyway, guys, without further ado then, guys, let's get into the race itself. Let's get into the race itself.
Hello, we're joining you live from the stunning setting of the Tuscan hillside. We're broadcasting from Mugello, where in just a few minutes we'll be bringing you live coverage of the 6th race in Moto3. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We should have good conditions throughout the race.
So here we are then, guys, for the Italian Grand Prix at the Mugello Circuit in Florence, in the Tuscan hills. Then, so away around the Mugello Circuit in Mugello in Florence. Actually, Mugello actually is a circuit, but not a maybe a place it might be in Italy though. Because we're in Florence, Mugello, the circuit is located in. So let's see how we do well around this track then. I hope we will do well around this circuit and see how this Italian GP would really do the best of this. So the weather forecast is sunny. Track is clear, means it's sunny. Clear track side, clear skies. Air temperature 29 degrees. Track temperature 55 degrees, gone up 1 degree since it was 54 degrees in qualifying the last video then, guys. And 56 in practice. And it was 33 was the air temperature was in practice. It was then 33 degrees the air temperature it was. So track temperature 55 degrees, and the north direction of the wind current speed is 7.8 miles per hour. Yeah, or same as that here then. Means it's northeast, east, and northeast. It's the same as that day then. Sweet. So starting on the front row on the side, then Ken and Miguel Oliveira on the front. Just like we had in Le Mans in France, just like in France, just like in the French Grand Prix in the last race, then guys, in part 70 of the video of this gameplay. So hopefully we'll do the best we can try and do throughout this race then, guys. Hopefully we'll be a 6 or 7 lap pace, I believe then, guys. Hope we'll do really well to see how we'll do really better for this thing, guys. But guys, without further ado, let's head forward to the race itself then, guys. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. So we have dived into the race itself then, guys. And you know that what, guys? The Mugello is quite of a unique circuit it is, though, in MotoGP it is. Because it's got a lot of Italian, why do they have it has in the run than most of the Spanish riders there is in MotoGP in the MotoGP season, Moto2 and Moto3. They clearly like for 25 or 26 of the most Spanish riders there is in all three Moto3 in all MotoGP categories, Moto2, Moto2 and Moto3 as well. And also there's a new coming MotoGP. It's called Moto E. It's kind of a bit like Formula E, but it's called electric bikes for the leader. Know that Bradley Slee's now racing than he is in Dancia. So yeah, all kind of categories this is. But yeah, and unique say this circuit is in Italy is in Mugello. This is a very good kind of type of circuit then. So yeah, very good night, remarkable venues place to race to race bikes around this circuit, around this Tuscan circuit, around this Tuscan Hills racetrack in Florence. And see how we do for this race here in Italy then. So yeah. So let's see what the spectator attendance there is to attend to that. It's 124,560 that is then. But let's get on. So let's dive on. So let's head to the grid itself and let's begin this Italian Grand Prix. So we got onto the grid. So it's not a lot of places it is. So here we are then on the front one of the grid. 4 lights coming on. Here we go. All lights coming on then, and where we go for the Italian Grand Prix here in the Mugello. And that's a very good start. And Miguel Oliveira, he's time into lead the way. He's already took a take for lead the race there. The KTM, Miguel Oliveira from Portugal, leads the way. He leads the Italian here. We were side by side with Fabio Quartararo there. It's because we're going to make the mistake there for Honda. No, we keep him beside him then. It's a bit like the same like we did in France in the last race then. Taking to the lead back from Miguel Oliveira from KTM. But Honda versus KTM versus Mahindra as I'm in third place on the Mahindra bike then. So we underway for this Italian Grand Prix here in Mugello around the Mugello Circuit track side then. A good unique circuit there, but it's like in front, not me in front. The Miguel Oliveira in second place for KTM, and Fabio Quartararo snatched the last podium. So he's just took third from me there, guys. I was just snapped with one of the widest there. I think that might be the history. That might be Isaac Vinales of might be. I think she overtook it in Vasquez and Jorge Navia to move himself up into P5 there. But we just promoted down to P4. We just lost 2 positions there at the start of the race there for this race there. We go up here now into turn number 9, I believe that is. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, maybe 14 or 15, that might be. So yeah. So here we go into the right and the slippery S's, the right and the left. So okay, it's just very hard to try to continue to go on the curves a bit there, guys. Probably to try to keep the bikes behind there. And it looks like there's a lot more behind there. So it looks like I'm going to lose another place there. So man, it's going to be wide there. Turn at next right-handed there. As I drop down to P, says Vasquez, a nice finale, get past me then. And I made contact with Vasquez. Oh my goodness, grief. Since qualify last time I managed to ride to the back of it, I managed to make contact with Vasquez there. I managed to cause him to go off though. Unbelievable scenes there, guys. I managed to knock Vasquez off the circuit there. Means at least Mazepin is now behind me then, guys. But we're coming around the fire to complete the first lap of this Italian Grand Prix for this Moto3 race for this 2050 World Championship then. Taiko will hopefully win the championship. He said Esaway there. By the way, Miguel Oliveira again. We've probably Quartararo in third. There's Isaac Vinales in fourth. There's Isaac fifth. But with a bit of collision there between me and Vasquez. That's complete that is there. And we might be seeing on the replay in a minute, moment or two then, guys. Might need to take a look on the replay then. So I went a bit wide there going into turn 12, I believe. In the first sector there, and then when I was going to go back on the racing line there, I was side by side with Evan Vasquez in the Honda bike, and with that I might took out Dave Kent's teammate and I might took him off to knock him off the circuit though, knock him off this bike there. So that was payback after I went to back of him in qualifying last year then, guys. So yeah, bit of a triggering mistake that is from myself there, guys. But my battle with my incident with Evan Vasquez there from Spain, that is. But clearly that is totally not nice, that is, to pay respect from qualifying last time out then, guys. So I'm really need to keep on the race line for fully straight there, guys. So around these tight corners and hope we do the really best we can do. We need to try close to the back of Isaac Vinales for P4 there. So probably wants to do really try closer to Maverick Vinales' brother there. My controller was my PS4 controller was rambling a bit there. So I was trying to get as I put the tricky right hander go wide a bit then. pulling to the back side, feeling nice there. He's just gone a bit slow for the chicanes, for the corners, for the left hand chicane, and trying to get back into the middle of it. Nice, feeling nice. Just push me wide there, guys. As I got past him there, as we head towards the last corner, as we head towards the far corner of the far turn there of the circuit. And he managed to bump into me and managed to push me wide then though. So he will have to give the position back to me then guys. Meanwhile, I don't care to post a new track record then he's still clearly at the front there, guy. As we go down to try to get back past Ice Vinaz again. But meanwhile at front, Miguel Oliveira is still fighting with Danny Kent for the win though. As they complete the second round to go on to as they're on to lap 3 there on 9 guys. Well meanwhile I'm still trying to get past. Trying to get close down and get by Isaac Vinales, Maverick's brother. He's now driving pretty racing alongside Alexis Sparvo for this year. Then maybe it might be attention now as the champion with Francesco Bagnaia in contest the championship for Ducati now, as he might be pointed down for the championship along with champion contender Fabio Quartararo for Yamaha Racing, the Frenchman in the number 20 Devil. For like El Diablo, his name is. So yeah, Hope will try to do the best. He can try to do to beat him by the end of the MotoGP 2022 season. Then, meanwhile, talking about all of this in the race itself, then look like it's a very good race. It is then around this sunny day here in Italy, as we're still trying to close it down. And we're still trying to close down on my Isaac Vinales there, but I'm not getting close to him as he's gone a bit slow. They threw the chicane there, while I was a bit faster through the chicanes there. As we go through the right hand, we go through then. So it was a really good start. Not a bit like a bike wheel spinning off to our bike there. Gone the curves a little bit there. Can we make the move on Isaac Vinales again though, or we'll have to wait until the next one? We'll have to bail out of that one. We're not pushed to Isaac Vinales on this time on this lap though, unfortunately then. But we're getting faster through that corner there at the exit of that last corner there. And we're now side by side. We're going to go alongside with Ice Vinales. We're going to try to overtake me on Ice Vinales there. Maybe down into turn 1 there. Up there we go with then. Side by side with the Spaniard. As we go there, we're nearly going to force him off the curve then. Head towards turn 1. Side by side we go through. As Ice Vinales doing the old switch wheel bit and gets passed by me. But I made the mistake along it. Yeah, I do. As I made the mistake going through around the outside there. We're still battling out for that position, but we managed to keep it stick there, guys. We finally managed to get past Isaac Vinales there, guys, and we've now moved ourselves into P4. That's promoted us into 4th place. We've now moved ourselves into 4th place. So that's us now back into the top 4 again then, though. So next up is the Frenchman and the Range Road Champion for MotoGP 2021, Fabio Quartararo. As he goes down to me, he's clearly faster than me, there, guys. What's the gap now between me and Fabio? Nearly 3 seconds now. The gap is. Gosh, this is not turning out for myself. It is truly. This is then, man. This is how work process is going to be for myself. It is then, mainly then. So yeah. Oh, my bike kept jumping about there. It kept rising a lot there when I'm pushing towards the corner there, guys. That's what I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best though. Try to keep the bike, keep my rider on the bike safer. Keep it controlled and keep it steady then. Keep it steady and steadily then. But me, I'm still trying to hunt down, trying to catch up to Fabio Quartararo. The split time is only just 2.7 seconds. There's a gap is now between me and the final position of Fabio Quartararo running the race in P3 now. I clearly want that second podium of my career there, of the season so far of this career then, guys. I really want that second podium of the season for myself in my MotoGP 15 career mode, guys. But let's see if I can try catch up to Fabio Quartararo within the last 3 laps to go. Well, clearly I'm out of time there, guys. There's only just 3 laps remaining to go then, guys. We're on lap 5 of the possible 7 laps of this Italian Grand Prix, guys. And that's in 3rd. It's Daniel Kent for Honda. Had the Miguel Oliveira below, and Miguel Oliveira side by side with him going through to turn 1. Can we have a look at if the race play? We can see him get past that this point here. Can we go on board any of the riders or not? I don't think you can, but you do that in the after the race, though, I believe. So we'll have a look at that though, between the battle between Daniel Ken and Miguel Oliveira by the end of the race, at the end on the replay footage. Then throughout the last three laps of this race. A lot of words again. Tell me much really about for myself here, guys. So yeah. So we got the move stick there. I've been on the previous lap down lap 4 then, and now maybe on lap 3 on lap 4 we did this today, guys. Got part through turn 2, ran the turn 1 and through turn 2 and 3 corners, and with that then we promoted ourselves up into P4. Oh no, I got on the gravel there. Need to get my bike back on track there. That was a terrible mistake going uphill there into turn 9 there, guys. That was truthfully mistake that was from myself there, guys. Sorry for that, guys. I should have braked. I need to brake very early though. I need to brake at the right time, at the right moment, at the right time though, to brake up here at right hand that was coming towards. I was approaching towards though. I need to keep it steady though, my bike though. See, I'm losing my words though because of like uphill right hander up turn 9, which is very tricky steady to try to control the bike then up here and try to get at the right moment or go off the track and go cut gravel on the curbs. You will get to lead mainly then. But we're now coming right across the line to start the penultimate blast of this race now, guys. I think Fabio Cohen might be joining the party today. He's kind of not that far back from the leaders then. Meanwhile, I'm still in P4 at the moment. Just about 1.8 seconds, 1.8 from Isaac Vinales, Isaac Vinales P5 there. But we clearly got the better hands we got in our teeth we got there, guys. So we go through it into turn 1 then. So we start lap 6 then. We just got 2 laps remaining to go then. We've got 2 laps to go for this race to go for this Italian Grand Prix for Moto3 this Moto3 race for this Italian Grand Prix. As we on to the penultimate lap of this race means next time bike will come round, it will be the last lap. It will be the final lap of this 7 lap race around this Mugello Circuit in Italy in Florence for the Italian Grand Prix. Next up, the next wave will be the Catalan Grand Prix. Means that's Catalonia that I went on my holiday. When I went there for my holiday, I've been there for my holiday, guys, in Seville, in Spain. It will be the second to Catalonia in Barcelona. Then it will be the Catalan Grand Prix in Catalonia, Spain for the Catalan Grand Prix. It will be then. One of the curbs there. So yeah. One of the curbs again though. Through the up here white again, guys. I need to keep it steady then, guys. So we go through this case again. This has been a really good race that is for Danny Kate though. 1-4 of the 5 races he has won, but he's going to make it 5 out to. I think he's going to make it 5 win after 5 and 6 wins. He will make it then. He's going looking for another win, but Miguel Oliveira is trying to stop it to steer that for all positive win though from the Britishman, from the number 52 Britishman. But can't he get? But will Miguel Oliveira get past Dake on the very last lap of this race though? We're about to find out as they come around the fire core right now. Then guys, as we approach towards the fire core, we come around the fire turn now, the fire corner of the circuit of this race, as we are now heading towards the start finish line. We've got posted on the start line finish straight then, as we approach towards the line to start the final lap of this Italian Grand Prix. And we start the final lap, and we're on the last lap now. We're on the final lap then, guys. We're on the very last lap of this Italian Grand Prix then, guys. This has been an extraordinary, remarkable race then. This has been for the Brisbane for number 52 wider then. We make Olivia in second place and Fabio Quartararo in P3. So we go through it to turn 1 again for the very last time though. And there's a bit of a straight there. Straight away then. And through to the left, right corners, turns. And I got a bit wide there on the curbs there. So we need to keep this bike straight to get this bike to the finish then, guys. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it to a top 4 finish then, guys. Like we had in Qatar back in the opening race of the season then, of my career mode in race 1 which is part 5 was the Qatar GP race. So we're gonna get another 4 player like we had in Qatar from race 1. It was the opening race of the opening race of the season was then that was. So I think we're going to achieve another 4 place. The gap to Fabio Quartararo is 4.3 seconds. So I don't think we're going to catch to back of the French. I don't think we're going to catch the Frenchman in the bike at the end there, guys. But we'll probably move ahead of his brother in the teams in the constructors champ in the Constructors Championship, in the Moto 3 Constructors Championship, I believe it will be then. I will try my best. It will be. I can do it then. So yeah, we'll keep the card. It's gonna be a dark day. Lot of bite mark, but lot of dark, bit of dark marbles, bit of dark lines there on the circuit there. Like a bit, yeah, there's lots of dark racing type grip. And I'm going on the curves again, the person of the fire corner of the race track of the circuit of the race then. But we're coming on to the white line now, coming towards the white line right now, then guys. And who's going to win this Italian Grand Prix? It's going to be Danny Ken. Danny Ken who will win the Italian Grand Prix, who wins the Italian Grand Prix Moto 3 race. Miguel Oliveira second for KTM. The boys keep trying to do really well to come home in second place. Good, very bad for him. He finished today in second place. Fabio Quartararo third for Hunt for the race champion for MotoGP is third then. And with us, we were only 6 seconds down from the leader. Then over 50 minutes away, we come home in P4 with Isaac Fernandez just by in 5th place. Then guys, we're holding Navi 6th, Brad Binder 7th, Carl Hankin at 10th, Andy Bassett in 9th, and Alice Massabu, who comes to get the come here to finish to get was last driver to finish in the top 10. Who was last? Who finished in the top 10 then in this race then. So well done for that then. And where did Emperor Francois finish? Well, we climbed with him there. He finished in P14 there, number 7 Spaniard for Honda there. And look like everybody made to the fly. I think yeah, all riders made to the fly for that race then, guys. Well, good race that has been hit for this Italian Grand Prix race for Moto 3 then. That has been then, guys. But I need to look at that replay then again, guys. For that incident with Enzo Vasquez with about that was, then indeed that is, guys. So here is the collision incident between me and Vasquez there, guys, on the replay there. So this is what happened. So this is what happened then. So let's see what happened then. So this is what happened. So you can see me there, guys. This is me going going wide though at turn 12 there, around that right-handed corner, and that allows, and that's yeah, I forced wide there, guys, through turn 12 around corner number 12 there, and that's allowed so I need to switch cam work. Oh, it's actually to further on then. Let me switch cam work. There we go. Switch camera. There we go. So yeah. So when I go a bit wide then, guys, that allows Isaac Fernandez and Anthony Vasquez and Hunter to get by me. Nearly some other riders also nearly gone by me as well then though, but I managed to call it back there, and then through here then, and then here then, I managed to bump into Vasquez there, guys. I managed to bump into the Spaniard Vasquez there, guys. I managed to bump his side there, and then with that, I think I might to hit his rear tire on his Honda bike, and then with that, then I managed to fall off his bike completely there, totally then, and look at how that was close. Let's see, if he got hit or not. Oh my word, that was just near on the front wheels there of the number 10 of Alex Masboot there. That was clearly very close there for contact there making there. God, all we hear about there. That was a very close contact there. That is then wow. Wow, that was a very close call there from Alex Masboot from the number 10 Honda bike or KTM, the Honda bike he's drive. That is then from him. Very close to a separate fatal accident there to have a fatal injury for Enzo Vasquez for Honda there, fall off his bike, forced by me, went into the rear of his bike, and with that then, I managed to bump, and with that then he managed to lean over and fell off his bike, and look how close that was for Alexa Masboot, just barely managed to avoid, Vasquez there on just from that crash, from that collision between me and Vasquez. That was immediately close call there. That was, and it looks like the number 23 though. I think who was that though? I think he went over him, and that might be a fatal accident, fatal death. That might be, and that was what was number 23? 23 was I don't know who that is. Let me find who it was. I need to find who it was, and it was Nicola Antonelli who went into the head. Went over Vasquez there, and for Vasquez, and he's completely he was racing alongside number 3 was Brad Binder from South Africa, the South African rider, but barely managed to try and make a move on him while Vasquez was down, and barely had to, and he managed to get past him, but nice and safely. That's a good street-foot overtaking move there from Esnia Bastianini there, the Italian rider for Honda, to get by the 23 of Nicola Antonelli there. It's a good move there from the number 33 Estebanini there, and this is where Vasquez rejoins on the circuit further back of the field, all the way back from the pack there, and someone clipped him to the back of it, and that was number 76 bike rider, and that was number 6 bike, and that was Ono, another teammate at this Leopard team. Then, yeah, he managed to run into the back. Yeah, he ran into the back of he managed to run into the back of Vasquez there when he rejoined on the circuit. That was a bit of a legal blockade there. That was from Vasquez to block his teammate. Nigga sent Ono at the race there, to play there. So yeah, let's have a look at let's have a look at let's go further back. Let's look at Jorge Navio's point of view. Let's have a look at his point. Let's have a look at Jorge Navio though. He seemed to be going a bit wider, battling out with Alex lost that position there to Alex Masboud there, who managed to get overtaken around the right hand side, right hand quad though, on the railing there, on the racing line there, and managed to get squeezed by him. Managed to go move on the outside there, managed to get squeezed by him. Then, what's this? Oh yeah, he's just barely managed to avoid that. Managed to avoid Vasquez's bite there, just buying the number plate of that was Carl Hankey, I believe, the number 98 rider for KTM. I think he went into the back of it. Let's see there. Has he run into the back of him? You feel like you're pushing right with your hands then, where you push with your bike, and he did just the big contact there. Just tap the back there. Just tap with the back of the rear there of the rear of Jorge Navio's Honda bike there. So that was a major separate incident, that is indeed. So big blizzard there. Let's have a look at my point of view again, guys. Again, this is me. This is this crash blizzard again. This is this incident again involving me, myself, and Vasquez. Went in the rears of the Spaniard's Honda bike, and with that, then he fell off, and then he fall off the bike completely, and then he's been wound over by Nicola Antonelli's Honda bike as well. That was a major separate incident, a fatal accident that is. Hopefully, that might be brutal injury, bruises to his head. He might severe head injuries to himself. That's it for Enfield Vasquez there completely then, and he's also took to hospital, and he'll be knocked unconsciously in the head there to his fatal head injury. He's just at this race we just did for this Grand Prix in this video today. But with that, then he was clearly alright then. So hopefully we'll be better next time out then. So hopefully we'll be missed out for being in hospital for 3 weeks or staying in hospital for about 2.5 months, I believe, then to recover his fatal accident to his head. Then I believe he might be doing those. So yeah, but that was a major separate incident between myself there. That was a bit of a major incident between myself there as we got on the way on the curbs there. After that, then we lost some bit of time there to Isaac Van Nuys up ahead of us, who got ahead of me, but not Vasquez. as we the motor set down to P5 there. And then later on the next lap, on the second lap of the race, we're going faster there through the chicane there, because I think I got a bit slowed there through the chicanes there, through the left right turn at turn 13 and 14 there, and then we were on the curves a bit there, try close down to make the movement on the inside of ice cream, but we might to touch it, but we might to bang each other, bang wheels, bang bikes together, and with that resulted me to go extremely light, and then touching me, and then ran into the back of my bike, ran into the rear of my bike, and then forced me wide there around the fire cord though. So there caused a bit of time there between that instant between me and Isaac Finn Elias there in the Husqvarna bike though. And then coming down to start first straight, going on to lap 4 there, and then coming down to start first straight, we made the move on him on the outside there, coming down to start first straight, with the fans seeing me about, seeing all the riders racing each other around the course though, here at the Mugello Circuit. As we get close down, we do the switch wheel from left to right. We do the switch wheel thing, overtake slung there, guys. And we died down the inside of Isaac Fernandez there. Yeah, Maverick's brother Isaac, and we managed to get by him then. But he tried to get back by me through turn 1. But we got the outside line there on the racing line there. We managed to secure the move stick. We managed to secure the motor move stick. We managed to secure the move stick there, guys. And we managed to made the move stick there, guy, and managed to get past the Spaniard down. We managed to make the move nice and stick throughout turn 1 there. We had the upper hand there, and we made the move quite stick on Isaac Fernandez there to move us into P4, and that played out and we kept there until the end of the race there to finish incredible P4 there. But at the end of the race there, though, that is indeed. And seeing the leaders there at the front of the fella weird going weird to weird on the fair laps like there. There is Miguel Oliveira trying to get by Kent there by the end there, but unfortunately the Portuguese couldn't have went out to try to get Lante. He had a bit of a late move there going into the chicane, but Kent had the upper hand on his belt there on his bike, and he managed to keep him. He managed to keep at bay, but managed to keep by him to the end. Then he had a look at. And this is what's going down to Twitter. This is where Miguel made the move there on Diet Kent to move it to lead. But then approach around the right hand, head towards the deepest right hand, the gone off right-handed there, where I gone off there on the opening up the race then. Diet Kent had the line there, had the race line on his belt though, and he managed to clear it there and managed to hold for there as a British rider. In another video, managed to hold the Portuguese rider then. And then throughout the last part of the sector around on track around the circuit in Mugello, as the British rider for number 32 managed to move around the last corner right now, then move around every single lap of the race from start to finish, and managed to hold off the KTM rider Miguel Oliveira to win the Italian Grand Prix and his 5th win of this season. This has been a great race start this year there for him. But with that, then, it was a heck of a good Grand Prix this has been for that indeed. And with that, then, Diane Clan, who took the victory in style here for this Italian Grand Prix at the Mugello Circuit. Then, a good comfortable race that has been for him, though, as he took the win very squarely for that day, as he wins the Italian Grand Prix, his 5th win of this MotoGP Championship season. Miguel Oliveira just off by 3/10 of a second from him. Then he finished the day in second place. Fabio Quartararo rounds up the podium places there by facing 3rd place for Honda for the number 20 El Diablo rider. For us, we finished the race in P4. We finished the Italian Grand Prix in P4 there, guys. Just being up, Isaac Vinales there by 4 seconds there in 5th place there. Jorge Navia 6th, Brad Binder 7th, Carl Hankiner in 8th for KTM, number 88 Czech Republic. wider. There's Esteban in 9th and Alex Maspu running up the top 10. And N5 fast crest without opening up collision with me. With that incident with me, have faced the people and managed to get some points at the end there. Play with Nicky Antonelli grabbing the last point after running into the back and running him over. Though he managed to get the very last point though of this race. Then good work from that then indeed. So we faced the Italian Grand Prix race there, guys, in P4 there. Good compact drive, a good racing race there, but we only lost 2 positions there, guys. Incredible good stop there. We managed to achieve some points. We managed to score some big low points. We have achieved. We have received from that race then, guys. And with that, let's have a quick look at the overall Riders Championship then, guys, of this season so far then. So after that race then, after that Italian Grand Prix race then, can extend his lead at the top of the championship then, with Fabio Quartararo not that far back in second place. Now it's now 20 point. The gap is now only 27 points now. The gap is then between the top 2 leaders, with Miguel Oliveira 20 points behind, which is only 20 points behind Fabio Quartararo there though. So the gap is only 27 points now. It is now the gap between the leader and second place though, Fabio Quartararo there. With Miguel Oliveira only just 20 points behind Quartararo there, behind the Frenchman of Quartararo. Alex Vinales moved ahead of Vasquez, and also Jorge Navia mid ahead of me as well. There's two Spaniards mid ahead of Vasquez for 4th and 5th. While I'm doing 7th place then, guys, with 64 points I got after securing some more valuable points I achieved from that race then. With Pankia in 8th place, Brad Pitt in 9th, and then Bastianini rounding up the top 10 ahead of Alex Massabu from France and John McPhee in 12th. While in the Constructors' Championship, Honda extended the lead then, while meanwhile, KTM are in second place, not that far, but with 58 points the gap is then. Husqvarna are clearly in 3rd place though with 71 points, but for us, for my team Mahindra, we're only just 7 points. We're a lot of points we lost for that race then, guys. We're only just 86 points off from the leading team Honda, and we're barely though 7 points behind the gap behind to Husqvarna then. Means we got a lot of catching up to do for the rest of the week, for the rest of the season of this MotoGP career season then, and for this Moto3 2015 Championship then, as we still got a lot more races to come though in the future though, and hopefully we'll do really better for that then though. But anyway, with a tough race in our hands, and after a good quality 7.5 race then, we managed to bring the bike home. We managed to come home in 4th place. A top 4 finish for us then, but barely missed out on the podium though for that then. Eventually for that clearly then. Experience points, 4th place, 1,800 points for that then. Yeah, 1,800 points for that then. For that 4th place finish, for that 4th position spot we finished the race that we finished in. That we finished that race in Italy at Mugello. The damage bar is heavy. 360 from that, and our difficulty bonus and the game most bonus career as well then. We earned a total score of 2,880 XP points we just earned that day, and we nearly on to level 90 then. And how many fans should clear for support for us then? So just 2,412 fans supported for us then, and the race attracted 6,038, and the credits we earned was 12,000 and 4,800 credits for that position we finished in then. Means our total score that the fans 62,552, and the total credit we got then of GP credit we got then, guys, is 125,500 we got then, guys. So clear a very good result in our hands we got grabbing for this then. A tough weight in our hands that was then, guys, but we clearly do our best throughout that race, throughout that weekend we had then indeed. A top 4 best by the end then, guys, but we did really well then, team, for my team Hindra. But might be promoted to another team, might be for the next racing though. P4's not that bad though, guys. We did our best though. We got a good race though, but what could possibly go wrong though? Turned the max but it was a good result for myself for that Italian Grand Prix at the Mugello Circuit. That is. So this is gonna be a very good one when we get into the next race itself coming up soon enough then. So yeah. So we got something new for this then, I believe then. Oh, we could choose a contract though, sweet. We could move to another team then, guys, sweet. So the good place for the credits from the fans and for the GP credit, the token credits that we just earned for that Italian Grand Prix race at the Mugello, so we just earned their guide. We just received their guide, so we just earned that. We have now got the chance to move to another team. So we're going to choose another new contract. We're going to we're going to farewell. We're going to kick out from. We're going to be forced out from the Stanley team, and we're going to offer a new team person manager Joe to try and Natalia. So I'm going to choose a new contract then. So which one of these teams I might be joining them for the next race then, guys. So we got Red Bull KTM AGO with Brad Binder, Miguel Oliveira, the rider who was one up in that race then from Dave Kent there. Team Alpine star that haven't signed anyone just yet then. So Team Alpine Star Motor3 is an established team, internationally recognized brand. It is. We are therefore confident that our sponsorship offer for your private team may be of interesting, I believe then. For that, hey then, sweet. And we got, so let's see, we got Moto2 championship we got there. Oh, we could promote ourselves into Moto2, but we might stay in Moto3 for now then. I believe then. So we got the Australia Gazette team with Fabio Quartararo, the 2021 MotoGP champion, and Jorge Navia. I might join them. Go to stand in Moto2 or Team Oakley. Well, I think, guys, we should join the Estadia Glacier 0.0.00.0. We're gonna sign. We're gonna offer at them at the team with the team manager Georgie Aqua with based on that. So I'm gonna move myself. I'm gonna promote myself, guys, to the Honda team. I'm gonna move to for the next race then, and for the test as well. Then though, so we're gonna leave the our color team Stanley team and promote ourselves to the Australia Glacier MotoGP Moto3 team in MotoGP. So let's go then. So we're going to transfer. So we're going to switch towards. We're going to sign for them. We're going to. Are you sure you want to sign with this team? If you sign the contract for the next Grand Prix, you race for them. I wouldn't know. So I'm signing for them though, alongside Fabio Quartararo and Jorge Nava, the two championship protagonist contenders as well. Then though. So I'll sign for that then though. Thank you so much then though. So I'm now offering a new seat. Another team to join. A team to join in is not the Sky Racing team or anything like that though. I'm joining though indeed. Point facility sponsored by Fighting Rossi number 36, I believe that's yeah. And speaking of Fighting Rossi, he won his own race. The Doctor who barely managed to win in his home circuit, his home race, then in his home country in Mugello, and he won the Italian Grand Prix race in MotoGP. While in Moto2, Rabat and Sarko managed to keep it for a few laps then, but then can be taken to Lowe's that who stole the win first credit then, and in Moto3, it was Daycare who won that race completely then, so yeah. Great. The tribute of James R. That's me. Race report at the Road International did Mugello. The rest are left to pick up the scraps definitive victory for Kent. Williams battles, finds him, and takes the fourth place. So he's in great form. Quarter of the wig says from Dave Kent there, and he says a lot of people believe Rawlings takes his inspiration from Kent in his riding style. I'll take it that as a compliment. James is a great rider. Oh, thank you, Danny Kent. Thank you so much indeed. I wanted to read up the rumored speech, the rumored sentence, for paragraphs about what this is about. Then, guys, yeah. So, guys, we signed up to a new job. We're going to the F. I don't know what the team signed for. Then, so yeah. Probably looking for the best content I could sign for that. Thank you, Santiago Vargas. And for Graham Wilson, try to help your team to defend your bike as much as you can. Thanks. Thanks for that, though. Graham Wilson, you probably will be with me, though, for the next race, though, with my new team, then, so yeah. So with that, then, guys, that's the end of this time Grand Prix, then, guys. But we do have a test as well, then, guys. So we might do that next time, then, guys. We'll be doing practice for the next race, though. The next race of the Moto3, the MotoGP 15 Korean guys, World Championship, guys, which is the Moto3 Spanish Catalan Grand Prix. used for Formula. We're going to a Formula One circuit. We're going to head up to next, which is the Catalan Grand Prix in Spain for the Catalan Grand Prix in Catalonia at the Circuit de Barcelona, Circuit de Catalonia, Barcelona. We're heading towards them, guys. But unfortunately, guys, we're going to do a test as well then. So we might do that next time then, guys, for practice for the Catalan Grand Prix in Catalonia in Spain. We'll be heading next then, guys. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, that's the end of this video, guys. I'm sorry for all this much all about today about the replay accident, maybe more about this way for this thing, guys. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Like and subscribe when you think of this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. If you do want to see more of this, then please leave a like down below and go check out more of this later school stuff about MotoGP, guys. Series this is to be for this season, and it has to be the first by me. Then join the James Gaming channel, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below what you think of this video, then, guys. But apart from that, then, guys, that's all we've got time for this video, then, guys. We're going to do the test in the next video, then, guys. But at the Mugello Circuit again in Italy again, that we just kill 4 place for that race, then, guys. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll thank you very much for this video, then, guys. But anyway, guys, that's all for now, then, and I'll see you guys all later.